Hello everybody, it's Jared and Anna and welcome to our YouTube page, our first video. But
what are we doing?
We're going to tell you a little bit about us so that way you guys can kind of get to know who we are and our journey that we're going through. And we hope to entertain you as well as inform you about what's going on in our lives and give you a little something to watch every now and then. So,
do we want to do some backstory first before we do these questions?
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Okay. I'm Anna. I'm a hairdresser. This is Jared.
Yes, and I am about to be.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what Jared ends up doing.
Yeah.
His formal job was a videographer.
And, because of, COVID season taking over 2020, everyone is kind of just doing what they got to do. So, we'll see what happens. But, in the meantime, we're
getting married.
That we are. We are getting married. Unfortunately, because of COVID season, we were supposed to get married on the 18th of September, but everything happened. We decided to move it to the 21st of May 2021 because, we didn't want to have the wedding in September, just because we don't know what's going to happen with this virus. Is it still going to be around? Are they going to lift the travel bans? And
are people going to be able to come from Virginia?
Exactly.
Your whole family's in Virginia.
Of course, and then you have family as well. And the last thing we want to have is people come to our wedding and then get sick because that's not...
Or not have a good time.
Exactly.
They're worried about, I don't want to do too much mingling or talk to too many people.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to get this virus. So it just seemed like the best option for every reason to just postpone. There was we're not in a rush to do anything, really.
Exactly. At the
end, we want our wedding, and we want our wedding the way we wanted it, so.
And we want people to have fun, and the last thing we want to have is having fun one week and in the hospital the next. So we decided we'll just postpone it, and that'll give us more time to save, give us more time to prepare, and pay things off, and that's just what we want to do. So, but I guess in the meantime, you're welcome aboard to our journey as we continue to get things ready for our marriage and...
Yeah, little wedding stuff. We're going to do a wedding series. We're going to do some other fun things. Just kind of vlog about who we are.
We'll do a cooking series because we got to do a little more cooking because I know if I'm left to my own vices, I could stop at Burger King.
Left to your own devices, you need starch on top of starch on top of starch.
You can't have mashed potatoes with a side of fries.
Yeah, that's not dinner.
Yeah.
Whether you tell yourself it's dinner or not.
Exactly. So we decided we'd have an icebreaker for the video just to kind of give you guys a heads up as to who we are and just to get to know us a little bit more. So, without further ado, we have 20 questions, and we're going to get...
all of them?
All
right, we'll do all of them.
Yeah, why not? We got nothing else to do.
Exactly. So the first one is, where were you born?
I was born in Albert Einstein Hospital in the Bronx on February 15th, 1989 at 9:01 p.m.
Damn. Okay.
Beat that.
I was born, I don't know what hospital it was. I just know it was in Manhattan. So I was born in Manhattan on June 25th, 1989 at 10 p.m.
And here we are. We came out. We're born New Yorkers.
Yeah,
so.
We haven't left. We've never left.
Yes, we were born with Timberland boots on.
Okay, well that segues right into the next question. How old are you?
I am 31 years old.
I am also 31 years old.
You wouldn't know. We don't look... Thankfully, we have baby faces that kind of hide that. But, unfortunately, the body says otherwise. At least mine does. It's like, hey, you're not a kid anymore.
My body reminds me I'm 31 every time I drink.
Yeah, we can't do all that anymore.
And you already kind of answered the third question. When is your birthday? So again, my birthday is June 25th.
And I'm February 15th. Hooray for the winter babies that have to plan accordingly because we don't know if a winter storm is going to postpone their birthday.
Yeah, that happens to you a lot.
Yeah, my 21st
We've gotten
birthday.
lucky, though, the past couple of birthdays that you haven't gotten snowed out.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of snow. When I was a kid, when school would close and Christmas was more, celebrated more, that was one thing. But as you get older and you realize that no one's buying you presents at 31.
I buy you presents.
But not Santa Claus. So Santa Claus has, postponed or said, hey, it's time to
Santa wants you to grow
chill
up.
TF out. So, so thanks, Santa.
What is your favorite color?
I'm not gonna lie. I had to think about this question a lot as I grew up.
Okay, it's gonna get philosophical, I guess.
It really
Deep?
isn't. No, because for the longest I was like, do I like red the most? Do I like blue the most? And for the longest, I was like, you know what? I like purple.
You just like a mix of the two.
Yeah, and I figured, you know what? This works out perfectly. So I would say purple is my favorite color.
You get the best of both worlds.
I do. It's a great color, and you know, it's a nice homage to Prince. So,
It is a nice homage to Prince.
so yeah.
My favorite color is blue. It's evident in almost everything I own.
You mostly, yeah. This is hopefully focus on, and
My favorite color is blue.
hopefully you can see that. And I'm just wearing blue jeans. I was wearing blue jeans. So.
Sorry. My pants are black. If anyone cares.
That hurt.
Lifted your leg up to your head.
Stretch.
What is your favorite day of the week?
Favorite day of the week? I mean, it really doesn't matter at this point.
I feel like COVID every day is the same.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I not that it really even besides COVID. I guess Fridays and Saturdays, because that's when we can kind of just unwind a little bit.
Yeah, the
and
weekends.
yeah, we get to see our friends and
When COVID's not a thing.
Of course, we go to there's like a local bar that we like to go to and hang out with our friends, and you know, when it's nice outside, we sit outside, eat burgers, talk about the good old days of the 2014,
Whatever the good old
or
days
whatever.
was.
So yeah, but yeah, I would say Fridays, Saturdays. You know, nothing too different from when you were a kid, but I guess, you know, it's just like imprinted in your brain that it's like, okay, the weekends here I can kind of relax. Unless you work weekends and you can't, like this one here.
I work one day of the weekend. I work Saturday, but Saturday I think would still be my favorite day of the week. It's the end of the work week.
Yeah.
Would go out and hang out with friends and see everyone. So
Yeah, I think.
Saturday.
Yeah, I guess because we can kind of do a little more. So.
What is your favorite food?
I like barbecue. So, you know, anything that I can put on the grill, whether it's burgers, chicken ribs, I'm pretty
Steak.
good on that. Yeah, steak, anything like that. This is like summer is the perfect time for barbecuing, and hopefully we can one day get a grill so that way I can, you know, actually
Have somewhere to put a grill.
Yeah, that, and so that way I can start using it more and start cooking more, and I can buy burger patties by the pound. Fun fact: she is vegetarian, so
It's more complicated than that. I'm a pescatarian with lactose issues.
well, that's we'll bring that up in another time.
Yeah, that'll
but,
be another video.
Yeah, we'll segue
It's a
that.
whole conversation.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that want to know about that, and there is a lot more to it. So
Tacos.
tacos are great.
I love tacos. You know what I love about tacos? You can't get a taco wrong.
You can, but
You can.
well, you shouldn't. Let's say that there should be no
Can't get a
reason.
taco wrong.
There should be
like,
no
put
reason.
some vegetables in it, it's delicious. Put some steak in it, it's delicious. Put a fish in it, it's delicious.
Yeah, and it's got to be like the authentic tacos, not somewhere where you
Yeah.
can, like those are the good ones. Like I mean, the fast food ones, I mean they'll fill your stomach up, but if you want
No.
like the legit ones, you gotta go. I feel like this should go without
Taco
saying.
trucks are amazing.
Taco trucks, like hole in the wall spots. If you have a hole in the wall
Mm-hmm.
location that's not a name brand, like anyone can go to Taco Bell or Del Taco, but Mexicana Excelente.
I love that place. If any of, whoever's watching this and is local, Mexicana Excellence.
Yeah, I'm
is
not.
amazing in Mayapack. They
Yeah.
have such good tacos and such good drinks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put two words together to make it sound like I'm making something up. It's a legit place, and we love their happy hour.
It's so good. It's so good.
It is delicioso.
What is your favorite drink?
I know soda's bad for you, but I gotta go. Sprite has always been my go-to soda.
like Sprite.
I don't know why. I think it's just the lemon lime crisp taste. It's you know, I'm totally. Yeah, if the Coca-Cola company wants to sponsor us, by all means, you can send a big ass truck of Sprite to the, and I'll just chug it like a baby or something like that, which is totally not healthy for you. But you know, that's just
The
what it
image
is.
in my head right now.
Great dreams. But yes, I would say soda-wise, Sprite. Alcohol-wise, I guess I like Corona. I'm a Corona guy. I don't know what it is. I think it's just, you put a lime in it and it's so refreshing. And I know there's probably someone watching us saying, oh, that's a gross beer. And you're entitled to your own opinion. It's just wrong.
That's how I feel about most things. My favorite non-alcoholic drink, surprise, surprise, is coffee.
Yes, we
I
are.
can have it any type. Iced, hot, steam it,
We
froth
are.
it, whatever you want to do.
We are
I
very
love
big on coffee.
Alcoholic drink, wine. I'm a big red wine drinker. My Instagram is the girl with the wine, so clearly.
We do, yeah. We 9 times out of 10, if you come in here, we do have wine in our cabinet.
Yes, there's always wine here.
And coffee.
Wine and
If
coffee.
coffee is running low, we're running to the store to buy some more coffee. We'll be damned if we don't have any Cafe Bustelo in our house. So.
Yeah, if there's no coffee in my house, it's not going to be a
Yeah,
good day.
no one has a good day.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ironic for someone that likes ice cream, I really don't know. That's a crazy situation. I wish I could, and the reason I say that is because we live next door to a Carvel, and then there's a train station by us that we can go to, and there's a creamery over there. And anytime I go to the creamery, I always have a different craving. But I guess to sum it all up, like one that I tend to go to the most would be cookies and cream. So I do feel that's
You do like cookies
it's a
and
nice ice cream, but it also gives you like my favorite cookie. I don't know if it's on there, but my favorite cookie is the Oreo, and I figured you put Oreo and ice cream together, then you know what? It's a win for everybody. And 9 times out of 10, if I have the option to get a milkshake or an ice cream, I'm going to go with milkshake. But
Yeah, you never get ice cream. You always get milkshake.
it's just so easy. I don't feel like scooping. It's too much work. Just give me a straw and I'm just gonna drink everything.
This is how you felt about the Sprite, too.
Yeah. What about you, Miss?
My favorite ice cream flavor is anything that's dairy-free at this point.
That's true. I mean, they got Halo Top and
Yeah,
some of
Halo
those
Top
other-
has a lot of options. The Creamery actually has a vegan ice cream now. It's cherry vanilla, I think, or cherry jubilee, something along those lines. Cherry something. It was delicious.
Make sure you support your local creameries and local businesses.
Local businesses,
especially right now.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up? Because you haven't grown up yet.
I think I've gone through the rounds of what I wanted to be when I grew up. I think I just want to be happy. I know.
Such a sweet answer.
Because I think that's what a lot of people tend to be like. I want to be rich. I want to do this, but it's like I just want to be able to be happy. Because at 30, I've done like so many different things in my life. Like I've worked in mental health. I worked, in a call center. I worked as a videographer for the news. I currently do streaming on Twitch. So it's like I'm doing so many different things, but it's a matter of just like whatever you do, make sure you're enjoying it and that you're happy. And I feel like I think that's very important, regardless of whatever you do, because you could find your dream job and it could be absolute trash. So
That's true.
You definitely want to
You
make
could have
sure.
had this whole vision in your head of what your life was going to be, and then it
Yeah.
finally happens and you hate it.
Exactly, and I think that happens a lot of, and I know it sounds so, generic, but it's like you do have to, you do want to be happy because, you got to enjoy what you do or else what's the point? So, was that deep?
That was deep.
Hooray. What about you?
I want to be a hairdresser when I grow up. I want to grow up and just keep doing hair. I never want to stop doing hair. That's one
Yeah.
thing I've realized is that I really do enjoy the career that I've chosen, and I love making people just feel beautiful. And like, if someone had a bad day before were having a bad moment, and they come in to the salon, I do even like the littlest thing to make them happy. I think that's really powerful and it's really impactful on people, and something people really need right now. They need
Oh,
something
yeah.
to make them happy.
Yeah, I'm getting scruffy too, so.
Oh, was that a hint? You need to get cleaned
I
up.
might have to bug you after once we hit the power button. Gonna get a nice little shape up. But,
Where do you want to live when you grow up?
for the longest, I really do like New York, but it is one of those things where it's like I also want to venture out, and you've been in more places than I have, but I've been in New York for the 31 years that I've been alive, and you do kind of want to venture out sometimes. And we've given thought to living in Maryland. We've given thought to Connecticut. For shits and giggles, I laughed about moving to Chicago, and no disrespect to Chicago, but I don't know if I could live out there. It gets too cold. It gets very, very cold in
in New
Chicago.
York.
It gets cold here, but Chicago, for whatever reason, just it's like cold and then some. But I definitely would like to venture off as to where. I really couldn't tell you just yet, but I do feel at some point in time in my life, maybe I would like to come back to New York, but I don't know
if
I
you want
want
to be here forever.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the world is so big and you want to venture off and do things, and you know, New York is always going to be home for us. Like no matter where I go, I'm gonna still want a bacon, egg, and cheese from wherever I go. But it is one of those things where it's like you know you gotta spread your wings, and I feel like that's something that we talk about, and that's something that we may end up doing, and that might be something we do a vlog about too.
Yeah.
So who knows? What about you? I don't know if I kind of hit the different points. Do you have any dream places you would like to be?
I want to live wherever you are. Aww. When I grow up.
That was cute. That was cute.
Do you have any brothers or sisters, and how many?
I have a half sister on my dad's side. I'm not going to tell you where she lives for obvious reasons.
No, don't tell people where your sister lives.
But yeah, I have a half sister on my dad's side. I don't have any biological like brothers and sisters like that. But
she's still biologically your sister.
Yeah, I know. I guess I did flub off that, but yes, I'm sure the YouTube comments will be like, oh. But no, yeah.
I'm sure your sister will be like, what?
Probably. Yes, I only.
Sorry, Renisha.
Yeah, I love you. Sorry we haven't, hung out much, but I do love her, and but it's just one half sister for me.
I have a brother, a younger brother, and an older sister.
It's they have a nice little family, and it is. They you can easily tell that they're brother and sister just from the way that they act.
I have my brother's face. Literally, this is my brother's face.
I mean, he has your face. He was born after
Yes,
you.
that's true. He stole my face.
You gotta have some kind of credit.
It was so pretty.
Oh.
And so attractive. He was like, I need to have this one.
He's gonna comment on this too, I'm sure.
He probably will. Do you have any pets? If so, what kind?
We have a schnoodle.
We have a beautiful schnoodle. She's sleeping at the moment. She's in here with us, but she's sleeping.
Yeah, if she's not sleeping, she's hungry. If she's not hungry, she's sleeping.
Or she wants to go outside. She loves to sunbathe. She's 11 years old. Don't tell her that, because she will not believe you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone believes us when we tell them that she's 11. She's still like super hyper and still super energetic.
Especially if you got a treat in your hand, and regardless if it's for her or not, she's like, "Hey, I want to know what's in your hand. I'm gonna follow you, even if I have to chase you."
Exactly.
And we have a cat.
We have a beautiful cat named Tiger.
He's
He's a tabby boy.
Yeah,
he's a little ginger boy.
He's lurking about. He's lurking about, afraid of his litter box. We got one of those self-cleaning litter box, so he's
not crazy about it.
He gets, every time it goes off and cleans his poop and stuff like that, he's like, oh my God, what's going on?
He's not even in the room half the time. He just hears it go off and he just runs. Runs to see what it's doing.
He doesn't come for food, but anytime that litter box goes off, he's front and center. It's the weirdest thing.
You know where Tiger is when the thing goes off.
Really?
What do you like to do in your free time?
Play video games.
Yeah.
If I'm not playing on the PlayStation, I'm on the Xbox. If I'm not on the Xbox, I'm playing on the 360. If I'm not on the 360,
we have a lot of systems.
Yeah, I like retro video games, so I do have a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation Portable and a PS2 and a PS3, and then I have thousands of games on my computers, and like I said, I do stream, and I do stream a lot. So, but yeah, in my free time, when I'm not streaming, and I do like to just unwind, play something random, and or if not, I do like we like to go outside, go on walks, and when it's I think I said when it's nice outside, and or go to a pool. Which we were fortunate enough to go to a friend's pool this past weekend, which was nice, and
it was really nice.
Definitely was needed, especially just given everything going on. Sometimes you just need to unwind, and I feel like a pool is just enough.
The perfect place for that.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I like to do? I also have to answer this question.
It'd be nice.
I read, I knit. What else do I do? I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting that I do. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I hang out with you. I hang out with Xavier.
Yes, Xavier is my stepson, her son.
Yes.
He is currently, if regardless of whatever time.
It is right now. It is 8:22, so he has an hour and a half left of his fort time play.
I was gonna say if there, regardless of whatever time you're watching this video, there's a good chance he's either playing Fortnite, watching something about Fortnite, or talking about Fortnite.
Yes, making montage videos about Fortnite.
So,
The kid lives and breathes Fortnite.
yeah.
But yes, I hang out with my fiance. I hang out with my son. We go to my mom's house a lot
Yeah, we
when
like
we're
that.
not working.
Like
Hang
that.
out at my mom's. Hang out with your mom.
We do. My mom, we.
I think we like to spend free time with other people. Just because we don't always get time to see everyone, so it's
Yeah.
nice that we can do that.
Make sure you obviously know what's going on first, especially
Yes.
in COVID season. Don't just go
Social
anywhere.
distance.
Don't go everywhere just willy nilly. But we try to keep it relatively close together, and and even when we do hang out, sometimes we do have our our distancing. So make sure you are doing that still.
Distance with people you have to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not afraid to wear a mask and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But that's another story.
Do
for
what
another
makes
day.
people comfortable.
Exactly.
Don't make people uncomfortable. Who is your best friend?
You.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, Chris is gonna be butthurt.
He'll be alright. He'll understand.
You are also my best friend, but also Barry. Barry's also my best friend.
And then-
Barry's my best friend. I've known her since I was 5 years old. She's also my maid of honor.
I don't think I have. I mean, I don't
You
really.
have a group
Yeah,
of best friends.
it's one of those things where I hate when there's a question. It's like, who's your true best friend? I'm like,
You have five of
it's,
them.
it's a loaded question. It's just one of those things where I'm sure anyone here that's watching, when the question comes about, it's like, I got to think about that. Who is my best friend? Because it's like I don't just have one.
I mean, some people just have one really good friend.
And I mean, that's awesome. I feel like everyone should have at least one good friend that they can call, and rely upon. It's important, especially, just in general. It's just good for you.
What is your favorite subject?
Like in school or just in general?
Whatever you want, Jared.
Right.
We're 30 years old. We haven't been in school in a very long time.
Well, I can tell you my least favorite subject was math. So
Oh, okay.
math was not my strong suit, and that's okay because my mom was not she was a teacher, but she wasn't a math teacher, so it was a very tough situation. But when it came
You're
to
always grammatically correct, though.
well, that's I try at least that she's an English teacher, so I feel like if I mess up with my English, that she has every right to give me a whooping. But I would
What's your
say,
favorite subject?
I mean, I guess just given everything, I like to stay on top of the news, so I guess current events, if that's a subject, I guess.
We can make it a
Yeah,
subject.
I feel like that's just because everything's going on. I like to listen to the news and see what's going on, even though sometimes it hurts my head to listen to, but I feel like I need to know what's going on at all times because there's so much going on at all times, so I would say that. I don't,
I'd agree with you. I'd say current events if we're making it a subject. I think
Yeah.
it's important to stay informed of what's happening
it is.
happening around you.
Yeah.
What's happening locally around you, what's happening globally around you.
Exactly.
There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of things. We're snowflakes, in case anyone was wondering. But yeah, we like to know what's going on and who needs fighting for and who needs
Yeah.
to be stood up for and what needs to be known. Because there's a lot happening in the world that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that we have this vast amount of information at our disposal at all times, and there's so much going on in the world that people just don't know about.
Yeah, and I guess if this drives you away, just given the color of my skin, I'm also with the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm very 100%, 110% supportive of it. I do. Like, that'll be a story for another day.
Yeah,
we
that
can
could be a
dive in.
whole different
Yeah, because I can
video.
go on forever about that, I guess. So.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
This one's gonna be hard for you.
It might not be. I don't know why I've considered this my favorite. My two favorite. Okay, I'm gonna go
See?
here.
I told you.
No, because it's always funny because people always laugh at me about this. Surprisingly, my first favorite movie of all time is Collateral with Tom Cruise, and Jamie Foxx. I love that movie. I can't explain as to why. I think it's just because of how beautifully written it is, and I'm sure there's gonna be people like, really, that movie? But it's like, if you listen to Tom Cruise's character talk and you listen to Jamie Foxx's character talk, it's so thought-provoking. I love it. And then my second favorite movie, a lot of people laugh at me about this too, is Beavis and Butthead Do America. And the reason I say that is really, it's not so much because of the movie itself, but when I listen to the commentary, I listen to Mike Judge, and you know, he's a very smart man, and to be able to write such dumb jokes, you know how smart you have to be to write dumb jokes? I think it's a very interesting craft that people kind of don't realize, like, how tough it actually is. And I think I admire that. And plus, it's so stupidly funny. So if I need to, like, unwind, I can just turn on that movie, and 9 times out of 10, I'm already busting out laughing, so.
So you had 2.
I did, yes, I'm sorry.
My favorite movie is Aladdin, actually. It was my favorite movie growing up. I know every word. Like, no one in my household will watch it with me at this point, because it's literally like every word, every cue, every song. Like, I know it word for word. I could literally watch it muted. And it's become a thing in my house that no one will watch it with me anymore.
And just to be clear, this is the original, the
original
one with Robin Williams.
Yes.
Because we haven't seen the, as of 8:29 p.m. Thursday, July 16th, 2020, we still haven't seen the new one. If we do see it at some point in time, I don't know. But yeah.
I'll give you my thoughts. Yeah. But I'm so, like, in love with the original, I'm almost worried the new one might ruin it for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about The Lion King. It's like,
so I don't know if I want to watch it.
I love Donald Glover and, Beyonce and Seth Rogen, but it's like...
Do I love them as The Lion King?
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, sometimes you make a movie starring you 3 in a different movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm sure you guys know what we're talking about. So,
what is your favorite book?
My favorite book is not really well known at all because it was made by a friend of mine, actually. It's I got it from him in 2008. It's called The Nerdy McFly Manifesto. What the book was, and I don't think you can really buy it anywhere. He just gave me a copy. But it was just a book that I read at a time when I was trying to be something I wasn't. Like, I had like a bunch of like New York, like Yankee fitted caps, and I was trying to be cool and gangster and stuff like that. But he always showed me like a way that you can be cool but still be smart at the same time. And I was like, wow, that's a really cool way to think about it. And I guess the way it was just so thought-provoking, and I still look to it at certain points in time as just a way to like better myself. Especially when I'm going through my closet when I want to get rid of things that I've had for years, which I actually just did a couple days ago. So I would say that it's called The Nerdy McFly Manifesto. Like I said, I don't think you can buy it anywhere, but it is a book that a friend of mine gave to me, and I want to shout him out. Thank you again, Raph. Ironically, his name is Raphael. So. So.
My favorite book. This one's hard for me because I've read so many of them. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Jared. My favorite book is a series. It's the House of Night series. There's about 12 of them. 12 in the series, and then I think there's 4 like novella backstory on some characters and stuff. But I would say those like 16 books are my favorite book.
I guess just to give you a heads up, it kind of stopped in the middle because we reached the maximum recording time. So
yeah.
Don't freak out. Nothing crazy happened. Mm-hmm. Just give you a heads up.
What is your favorite animal?
Favorite animal is a bear because I'm always considered a cuddly bear. But even before that, I think I've just been a fan of, they're so random. Like, they can destroy you and demolish you, and then they can just go and hibernate for ages. I feel like that's the lifestyle I would love to live if I could.
Just kill people.
Just kill things, eat honey.
Go to sleep for 4 months.
Eat honey, eat fish, and go to sleep. And no one bothered me. I don't know.
All right.
Bears are cool, so yeah.
My favorite animal is a tiger. Clearly, we named our cat Tiger.
Yeah, his name is Tiger. Mm-hmm. His name is Tiger. There we go. Okay. I don't know what it was trying to do, so.
What is your favorite place? It doesn't say specifically, just where. What is your favorite place?
Okay, I got three. Number one is wherever you are.
Oh,
And I know that sounds so
we're very
generic.
corny.
I'm sure it's a couple's YouTube. What do you expect?
we're
It's
just
just gonna
corny
be
as
what it is. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I would say one would be with you, wherever you are. Now, two would be the Barclays Center. Anytime WWE comes around, I'm a wrestling fan, so Barclays is my second home.
Oh my god.
When Monday Night Raw or SmackDown comes about. And then number three would be the Jacob Javits Center in Manhattan. Anytime New York Comic Con rolls around, I'm also very fond of cosplay. So those three places are basically my home and home away from home. So yes.
Okay.
What about you?
I feel like I have to say wherever you are. But that's a given. You're wherever I am, so that's always going to be my favorite place. But also my mom's house. I love being at my mom's house.
Yeah.
My parents have this beautiful property and this beautiful house, and like it's like an oasis over there. Like I could literally be there for hours, and it's so peaceful.
And we have been there for hours, just on Sunday. That's where we spend most of our Sundays. Anytime is like, if you ever need to know where we are, most likely at our mom's
Yeah, we're
house.
probably at my mom's house.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song?
You go first.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go first. My favorite song is Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. It was like a staple growing up. I don't know, my mom really loved R&B slow jams, and that song, anytime it comes on, we all just belt out like so dramatic, completely karaoke it.
All right. I mean, that works out. And I guess for me, it would be Remember the Time by Michael Jackson, which is also my favorite music video of all time, actually.
I'm surprised you didn't go Prince.
I know, it's a battle between Prince and Michael Jackson. Ironically, you can like both.
Yeah.
But no, I've always liked the song. It just reminds me of, my childhood. And I think it's just so funky. It's so cool, and it has
It was a cool song.
it had Eddie Murphy and Magic Johnson. And it's like, wow.
The video was really cool.
It really was. I love the choreography, and but I mean, even if you're just listening to it in the car, it's like you can't not listen and sing along to it. It's a great song. So Remember the Time for Michael Jackson.
It's a good song. Well, that was all the questions. That was it. Those 20 questions.
Damn.
So we got through that.
We did.
Yeah.
I feel. Hopefully, you guys have learned a little more about us, and hopefully, we can all be friends. Hopefully, we come off as like, oh, I like these guys. Like, I relate to them. This is just like how our relationships are, and we appreciate that you guys. Hopefully, you took the time to watch this whole video. So.
Yeah.
And like
if you're still here, thanks.
Exactly, and even if you left and came back, how you doing? The video's
We're still
over now. But yeah, when we do appreciate you guys for watching, and like I said, if you look below, feel free to follow us on Instagram.
It's Jared and Anna Martinez.
Yeah, that's right. And if you want to follow her on her hair page, you can follow the girl with the shears at Instagram. And if you like video games, you can follow me at Mind and Martinez 2. And yeah, like I said, we're always posting, always talking, and we always like to hear from you guys. So be well, be safe, and thank you for watching. And we'll see you on another video.
Bye, guys.